श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय कृष्णाय क्लिष्टकारिणे नमो वेदान्तवेद्याय गुरवे बुद्धिसाक्षिणे. So we are seeing the Mangalacharanas, and after Mangalacharana we started seeing the Harivamsha Purana. The quote we are seeing is Harivamsha Purana, where Shiva is extolling Vishnu. We have already seen this. In the Shiva Puranas, we see Vishnu extolling, praising Shiva. In Vishnu Purana, we see Shiva doing it. In Shiva Purana, we see Vishnu doing it. In Vishnu Purana, you see Shiva doing it. So now Shiva is doing it because we are taking it from Harivamsha. Okay. Now, नामानि तव गोविन्द यानि लोके महान्ति च तान्येव मम नामानि नात्र कार्या विचारणा. He says, नामानि तव गोविन्द यानि लोके महान्ति च तानि एव मम नामानि नात्र कार्या विचारणा. हे गोविंद, ओ गोविंद, यानि लोके महान्ति नामानि तव, तव महान्ति नामानि, whatever great names you have in the world, all those names are great names. So whatever great names you have in the world, Tani eva mama namani, they are all my name also. They are verily my name. Your name is my name. My name is your name. Natra karya vicharana. There is no need for any inquiry, any thought regarding this. Your name is my name. My name is your name. See, this is something like in schools we used to play this. Don't worry. Your money is my money. My money is my money. Okay? Okay? We'll be like, okay, friend. So, what did he say? Your money is my money. And my money is, he didn't say your money. He said, your money is my money is my money. But here, Shiva says, your name is my name and my name is your name. There is no need for any inquiry regarding this. There is no need for any fight regarding this, debate regarding this, because the Indian tradition has seen the fight between the Shaivites and Vaishnavites. A lot of fights, useless fights. That is what he says. Shiva himself says. Even after reading these kind of things, they say, why do they have to fight then? We'll come to that later. Twadupasa Jagannatha Saivastu ma Gopate Yachatvam Dveshti Bodeva Samam Dveshti na Samshaya. And he also says, Twadupasa Jagannatha Saivastu mama Gopate Yascha Tvam Dveshti Bodeva Samam Dveshti na Samshaya. Hey Jagannatha, O Lord of the world, Hey Gopate, hey Lord of the herds, cows, meaning people. Pashu, Pati, Pasha. Pashu, the Jivas. So, O Lord of Jivas, O Lord of world, Todupasa yad Saiva Mamastu. Whatever is your worship, let that be mine also. Yaschatvam Deshti Bhodeva Samam Deshti Nasamsheh. O Lord, Bhodeva, O Lord, O God, whoever denounces you, hates me also. There is no doubt regarding this. They hate you, they hate me. You know why this is said? Let me tell you. Twadvistaro yato deva shaham bhutapatistataha natadasti manag deva yatte virahitam kochit. The Vaishnavites hold on to this statement. He said, what you said is right. Now we want to establish the non-duality, the identity between Shiva and Vishnu. Shiva and Vishnu. Like in Devi Mahatmya. There is a text called Devi Mahatmya. Okay. There, it's also called Saptashati, 700 shlokas. There, Devi tells the opponent, the demon king, he says, Ekaiva aham, bahuda ihastitha. I am one, but still I have manifested in these different varied forms. Now I'll make them all merge in me and I'll stay alone. Let us fight. So, Ekaivaham Bahuda Yasita. That is the idea Shiva wants to send to us to teach us. But we are not ready to learn that. Why? Because we are stuck with this thing. What is that? Yato Deva. Oh Lord, Deva, Yataha. Because Tvad Vistarohi I am Bhutapatihi Tataha. Hey Bhutapatihi, O Lord of the beings. Tvad Vistarohi Aham. I am an expanse. Vistara means expanse. I am just an expansion. I am just a creation of you. What is expansion? Creation. I am just a creation of you. Tataha, therefore, Deva na tadasti manag api yette virahitam kochitam. There is nothing, even an iota of something, even a small thing, even a wee bit, is not devoid of you. I am your expanse, I am your creation. There is nothing devoid of you. That is the reason. The idea Shiva wants to tell us is without the self, there can be nothing which can come into existence. Everything is associated with consciousness, self. Because Krishna means existence, knowledge, bliss. So everything is associated with Krishna existence, self. But instead of understanding in that sense, he says, see, I'll explain. Why does Shiva says, your puja is my puja and all that? I'll explain. You know, there is a boss and there is his servant. So if somebody, a loyal servant that too, somebody hates the boss, abuses the boss, then loyal servant is as well abused. He'll feel very abused. He'll say, oh, how can you do that? If the boss is praised, then he'll feel, oh, see, my boss is praised. That is what it is, actually. You are thinking too much. This is what the opponent wants to understand. He is stuck with this word. We have to understand without the self, without the existence, nothing can be said as existent. Under the self, Krishna is the existence. Vishnu is the existence. Shiva is the existence. So, when we say, you are everywhere, you are the one who gives me existence, etc., it is talking, we are talking about the self. Okay? Now, यदासीद् वर्तते यच्च यच्च भावी जगत्पते सर्वं त्वमेव देवेश विना किंचित् त्वया नहि. He is making it clear. यच्च आसीद् वर्तते यच्च यच्च भावी जगत्पते सर्वं त्वमेव हे देवेश विना किंचित् त्वया नहि. यच्च आसीद्, whatever existed. यच्च वर्तते, that which exists now. यच्च भावी, that which is in future. O Jagatpate, O Lord of the creation, whatever existed in the past, in the present, and in future, will exist in future. Sarvam Tomeva. He Devesha Sarvam Tomeva. O Lord of gods, it's all you. Why? Because Vina Tvaya Kinchit Nahi. Without you, nothing can exist. So that is why we said Ekameva Dvitiyam. Srishtehe Prak Ekameva Dvitiyam. Before the creation, everything exists as one without duality. So that is the idea Vyasa is teaching to the Pramanas, Puranas. But we don't want, we just want the stories. Iti Harivamshe Kailasa Yatraya Maheshwara Vachanam. In this way, Harivamsha, in the Harivamsha Purana, in the Kailasha Yatra part, Shiva tells Vishnu. Now, next is the real start of the Bhashya. Before that, we'll also see what the Vivruti Kara, Taraka Brahmananda Saraswati Swami, what is he saying in his introduction? I'm not going to read word by word. I'm just going to give you a gist. See, now this Vishnu Sahasranama text itself is a text where Bhishma, Shantanava is Bhishma. Bhishma teaches Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira wants to understand something, so he goes to Vyasa and says, okay, please. Vyasa says, no, this is the right time. Go to his grandfather kind of. So go to him. Go to him and ask him, because where he is in deathbed, Bhishma is in deathbed, real deathbed, the bed of arrows. He is lying there waiting for the auspicious moment. Uttarayana, we call it. Okay, so he is waiting for that period, an auspicious period of the 6 months. So now go and ask. This is the best time to ask. Whatever he is a very great knowledgeable person. So whatever knowledge he has, take it from him. Go. So he goes there. He goes there and asks. And after he teaches everything, still Yudhishthira feels, you probably have taught me everything, but you have not taught me that dharma. That dharma, what is dharma first really? Dharma means Yagadireva dharma. That is the simplest of definition for dharma. Let us stick to that. Yagadireva dharma. Yaga, etc. are dharma. Yaga means fire oblations. Performing fire oblation is dharma, etc. So other duties. Now, performing fire oblation is not a simple thing. You need to be equipped with many things. You need to know the mantra. You need to memorize the mantra. Actually, you need to spend money. You need to start fire. Expenditure, time consuming, very troublesome. I don't want to go through those pains. So he says dharma, which is anayasena, without great effort, without trouble, without pain. Oh, no pain, no gain. We do say that, right? No pain, no gain. So if it is without trouble, if there is no pain, then there is no gain. You are not going to get good results. Then he says it is not just anayasa, it is also analpafala, something which is going to produce great result, unlimited result. That dharma is what we are talking about. What is the end result of dharma? Okay, all the purusharthas, all the human pursuits, they end with one thing. But what is human pursuit? Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. That is how we have defined it in the Shastras. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. These are the 4 human pursuits. Dharma, right life, following the scriptures. Artha, wealth, earning it properly through righteous means. Kama, prescribed desires, sensual experiences. Then moksha, liberation. So let us take moksha. Moksha is liberation. What is the goal of liberation? Happiness, bliss. Okay, leave it alone. Now come to the previous one, the penultimate one. What is that? Kama, desire. What does kama bring? Happiness. Okay, leave it. Artha, you earn money. What is that for? To live happily. Okay, leave that. First, dharma. Why do you practice dharma? I practice dharma because in the next life, I don't want to get into problems. I want to live happily, or go to Swarga, heaven, and live a happy life, happiness. So that which connects all these dharma, artha, kama, moksha is happiness. So that dharma which brings in this happiness, a common factor in all the human pursuits, without great effort and great results, with great results. Little effort, more result. That is what I want. So that is what he asks for. Yudhishthira asks for, and Bhishma teaches that dharma through this japa mantra. This is called as japa. These shlokas are called as japa rupa, meaning it is for chanting. Chanting gives japa chants. Chanting gives results. Chanting is different and japa is different. Actually, chanting is just a chorus kind of thing. That's all. There is okay. You are happy for some time, but unending result, no. But this is japa, like you do namashvaya, namashvaya, namashvaya. This is such a japa. Okay. Now, this teaching is taken and it is put in this Mahabharata text. This Vishnu Sahasranama is taken from there and it is added to this Mahabharata text in a place called, see, he says Shanti Parva, but it is not in Shanti Parva. It is in Anushasana Parva. But why did he say wrongly? Taraka says wrongly. See, sometimes it happens. A. B. Shanti Parva is with abundance of these good teachings. And that is why Bhavan Bhashyakara refers to Shanti Parva in a lot of places. So, Shanti Parva is a very loaded, non-dual teaching place. Okay. Now, why does he start Mangalacharana? Mangalacharana is a begin. Satchidananda Rupaya Krishnaya. Why do you have to say that? You just start the text if you want to start the text. But there is a use for Mangalacharana. First, what is Mangalacharana? I promised we'll deal about it later. Mangalacharana in all the Prarambhik, the first beginning Prakarana Granthas, we teach that. We'll just take it simply. There are three kinds of Mangalacharana. The first Mangalacharana here is a Vastu Smaranatmaka. Vastu Smaranatmaka means remembering the absolute. Vastu is absolute. So Krishna is not a form attributed one. We are talking about non-attributed absolute. So that is remembrance. Okay. Second shloka is Vande Vyasaya Krishna Dvaipayanam Vyasam Vande. I am saluting the Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasa. It can be accepted as, because Vyasa is an avatar of Vishnu, therefore it can be accepted as a Mangalacharana of Namaskaratmaka, second time, salutation. Okay. So, invocation in the form of salutation for God. Or since he is Guru, so you can say it as a Guru Namaskaratmaka. So, salutation to God or Guru, whichever way. There are two categories in the same salutation, second one. The third one is not here. Third one is Ashirvadatmaka, meaning blessing the one who reads this text. That is not here. We are just we just have these two. One is the Vastu Smarana, remembering the absolute. Second is saluting the master. Okay. What is the need for this? The need for this is to teach the tradition to the disciple. What? To teach the tradition to the disciple. Hey, come here. Now we are going to do a text. Okay. Now, before starting the text, we need to pray. Okay, done. You remember this. Taught, over. Why do you have to add it here? True. Even a Om or Shri, something that is itself is enough. We are not going to print that. So it is not going to be relate to the reader that you need to do this. So whoever reads this, he needs to understand that there is a tradition. But what kind of tradition? This is like there is a story we say. A fellow was disturbed while performing the fire oblation. He was disturbed by a cat. So he said, okay, tie the cat. So they tie the cat to the pillar. So before starting the next time before starting the karma, he says, where is the cat? Tie it here. Only then I will start the karma. Okay. So every day, okay, tied, fine. So when after he passes away, his son says, I need a cat. For what? For performing the karma. Otherwise, I cannot perform karma. Cat needs to be tied to that pillar. So that became a part. So that kind of stupidity, no. In Mahabhashya, Bhashya means Bhagavan Bhashyakara's commentary. Mahabhashya means Patanjali's commentary on Ashtadhyayi, the grammar sutras. That's called as Mahabhashya. Okay. So there he talks about this Mangalacharana, this invocation. What is Mangalacharana? Why is it needed? He says, Mangaladini Mangalamadhyani Mangalantani cha Shastrani Prasante Veera Purushani Bhavanti Adhyedarascha Siddhartha Yathasyuhu. Mangala Adini Mangala Madhyani Mangala Antani cha Shastrani Prasante. People write the Shastras with Mangalachara, invocation in the beginning, invocation in the middle, and invocation at the end. Okay, what is that used for? What is that useful for? If a person does that, then Veera Purushani Bhavanti, he becomes a valorous person. But it is only for him. What is the use for me? Says Adhyedarascha Siddhartha Yathasyuhu. The Adhyatara, the reader also understands the meaning as said by the author. That is the need for Mangalacharana. Now, very good. There is this Mangalacharana, and it is useful for both of them. Is this all Mangalacharana is all about? No. Mangalacharana is also for sending a message. It's like a blurb in a book. When you buy a book, when you pick up a book from the bookstall, you see the blurb. Who is the author? On the other side, what is the book about? A small intro of the book. So if you understand the subject matter and if you are interested in the subject matter, you are going to purchase it. Otherwise, you are just going to replace it wherever you pick it up. So this is Mangalacharana is like a blurb. In that way, there are 4 parts. One is Adhikari, who is the eligible person for this book. Then Sambandha, what is the relationship between me and the book and the result and me. Me and book, me and result, and book and result. That is what is this. That has to be specified. It is specified naturally. Third, Vishaya, the subject matter. Fourth, Prayojana, the result. They have to have these 4 in the Mangalacharana. Now, he is bringing in the idea of identity between Shiva and Vishnu after starting this Mangalacharana. But wait, why are you doing all this? To write this Bhashya, to start this Bhashya. But you should not begin the Bhashya. Why? The opponent says, you should not begin the Bhashya. Why? Because there is neither Vishaya nor Prayojana. There is neither a subject matter nor the result. You have to have a subject matter to write in a paper, or a result. I have a subject matter, but what is the end result? Nothing. What is the point in writing it? So you have to have at least these 2. The rest 2, okay, whoever is interested in that Prayojana, or who is interested in the subject matter, who is interested in the result, will read. And he will find a because he is interested in the subject matter to gain the result. There is a connection also. Everything is there. So important 2 points, which is subject matter and the end result is not here. Therefore, you should not begin the text. But I have an idea. What? I know what you are going to say. See, we don't know the Sahasranama, so you are introducing us to the 1,000 names, and we don't know the meaning. So you are talking about the meaning. That is the result. The subject matter is the unknown Sahasranama, and the result is the unknown meaning. Right? I know this. Don't say this. The opponent says, don't tell me this. Why? Because we told very specifically that this is Japa mantra. It is for Japa. And a mantra that is used for Japa, you don't have to have the knowledge of meaning. That is the tradition. Okay, Om Namah Shivaya. What does Om Namah Shivaya means? Om Namah Shivaya. I don't know. Om, what does Om mean? Namaha mean? Shivaya mean? You don't know. But you are chanting because the Guruji gave you mantra, you are chanting it. So, many of these mantras, people don't have the knowledge of the meaning, but still they are chanting and gaining the result. Therefore, there is no need for a meaning commentary to explain the meaning of these mantras. Because for practice, there is no utility for these meanings. Okay. Independently, the chanting itself is going to give you the result. So why you have to write the meaning? For that, we say Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. You don't know the meaning, right? No meaning. It gives you result, right? Yes, it gives me result. Okay. Very good. Chant. Om Namah Shivaya. Wait. Don't chant that. Then what do you have to chant? Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. Chant Coca-Cola. But what but? There is no meaning. Om Namah Shivaya does not have meaning. You just accepted it. And why should Coca-Cola have meaning? Need not have any meaning. But that is exactly what I'm talking about. A traditional acceptance and traditional absence of acceptance. A. And if you do something with the knowledge of meaning, it gives you more result. There is a proof for that. Though mantra is good, if you have the knowledge of the meaning, then it is more good. Where is it, sir? We give the meaning of the Upanishad statement. Yade vidya karoti Shabdaya Upanishada Tade Viryavattaram Bhavati. Vidya means upasana. We already said this Pusala Nayanar, this devotee, he built a temple in this heart and it gave him great results. With the meaning, with idea inside, if you are going to do it inside, you need to have the idea of meaning also. So if you are going to do it with meaning, then it is going to create more result. It is going to produce more result, generate more result than without meaning. So that is why meaning is important. And it is also said, Nidadhitam avijñatam nigadenaiva shabdyate anaknau iva shushkedo natajjulati karhichit. Yada adhitam avijñatam, that which you studied but we don't know the meaning, but you just chant it, repeat it because it is taught to you. You just repeat the words, that's all. That is like throwing the fuel in a fire pit without fire. It is not going to burn. So that is why we need to understand the meaning. So absence of meaning is refuted and the knowledge of meaning is supported. Both statements we have. We'll see this. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति।